We're up in Tuolumne in Yosemite National Park, and we're headed up to climb Bull Dozier, which is a 2 to 3 pitch 5-7 crack climb that tops out kind of right near Lower Cathedral Lake. So we're gonna have a couple of fun crack pitches and then a nice descent past one of the nicest lakes up here. And all we're gonna do is hike and climb a big dome. It was a really easy trail until like the very end, and it was a little bit uphill, but way easier than I thought. Laura's coming up. Wherever she went. There she is. Start getting ready. My turn. I think it's gonna end up being 3 pitches instead of 2, but that's okay. The sun's starting to come over, but it's a little chilly, so it should be nice. At least 2 other really cool women on the wall. I'm gonna go up that way because it looks a little bit easier. I'm still not putting any protection in, but I'm just going up that way. But here looks a little scary, and she made it look, it was like a part like crumbled off, so I don't really feel like good going that way. Okay, I'm gonna get up to this ledge, I guess. So climbing.
Come on.
Alright. It's a little sandy here. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Okay. There's my rope. So like I said, I'm gonna go to the left and up to the ledge that way, just because the holds seem a little bit more solid. And when I watched the girl go up in front of me, her foot kind of slipped and it kind of shaved a little bit of that pebbliness off, which didn't make me feel super comfortable, considering there's actually no places for protection until you get to this ledge, which, I mean, it looks pretty high up, but it's not actually as high up. It's just the way that the GoPro makes it look. But still, I just chose to go the way where I know I was gonna have handholds and where I didn't just see pebbles come tumbling down underneath a foot while she was slab climbing. Okay, on the ledge. Whew. Okay. Oh, it is really pretty from up here. Since I have some extra time, I can practice some nut placements. So I didn't mind taking a little bit of extra time here because the lady that was following in front of me wasn't quite at the belay yet, but we were losing the shade quickly, and I wanted to be able to see the wall, not just be looking straight into the sun glare. So I decided I was going to start up, but it wasn't quite on me yet, and I wanted to give her a little bit of time to get up to the top, so we wouldn't be all crunched up there for too long. There we go. little too big.
Okay. Heavy stuff. This stuff is heavy.
This isn't my first time climbing in Tuolumne, but it's my first time climbing on the stereotypical Tuolumne knobs. And so, even though this crack is kind of splitter, it's very bumpy.
It's kind of weird. Should probably open my chalk bag. Okay.
Like, the terrain on a larger scale is pretty bumpy, so there's a lot of steeper, bulgy sections, and it's not level on both sides. But also, the microstructure is very bumpy.
Heavy.
And so, I don't know if it's helping or hurting, but there are nice holds on the outside of the crack and nice holds on the inside of the cracks. But you never feel like anything, whether it's your hand or your feet or your gear, is in there perfectly. It's all a little bit wonky, and so it doesn't inspire the greatest amount of confidence.
There we go. foot.
Believe it or not, Laura spent like 10 minutes trying to get this thing out on the follow.
Okay, next.
If anyone has any recommendations on how to rack nuts in a way that aren't going to be completely obnoxious the entire time I'm climbing, definitely write them in the comments below, because I have not figured it out yet. I have tried putting them on my gear loops, I have tried putting them on the gear sling, and everything I do seems to be not working to my advantage. I'd like them somewhere that I can just test them out before I unclip them, so I'm not dropping nuts all over the place, but yeah, haven't figured it out yet, so yeah, comment below if you have a better way of doing this.
If you're at half rope.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm just gonna go up here next to you. It's a little more comfortable to stand. Ooh, bright.
Lovely. That was nice. That was a good one.
At the crux. I don't think I turned the GoPro on, but whatever. It's pretty easy up until this point. And this is wide. This is gonna be very tricky, Laura. Okay. Okay.
Through the gap on easy lower angle. And then
So this is the crux. It is a wide section that's perfect for a number 4, as you can see. And I think I also have a 0.5 and a smaller crack in the very back, which I really should have removed because it would have come in handy up at the belay where the crack was running out and only fit medium-sized cams. But here we are, and I did not back clean it, so yeah.
You can keep it a little tighter here, just a little bit. Just in case I don't make it. How do I move my foot? Good thing there's like some decent holds inside the crack.
Nice job.
Thanks. After this quick little break here. Flared. I don't like flared. Okay. Part is really chill. Foothold. Handhold. Foothold. Handhold. Finger jam. Hand. Here we go. Finally a place for it. Oops, sorry. There. Don't even need that foot on the side. Take this one. Nice. Let me chalk my nuts. I think they'll stay better if they're chalked. Probably not. I think I get two there. Bleeding. I've just been bleeding nonstop this whole time. Whoa. That's a pocket. Get my foot out of this vice that I've put in. Save you from there. You do. I love it. Coming out of there no matter what happens. And it just gets a little bit easier. Sorry, spider. Hey, have I passed the midpoint yet?
I don't think I've seen it go past, but let me just look at what's in my lap to double check.
Beautiful.
Nope, confirmed, not yet.
Okay, climbing. This is is really fun. Oh. Oh well. Okay. Keep going.
Alright, you just passed midpoint.
Copy. I don't really like any of those. Not ideal. What do I have left?
So at this point, the protection is starting to get thinner, and I'm really starting to wonder where I should be building an anchor, if I should keep going, if the amount of gear that I have is enough to keep going and also build an anchor with the marginal protection. So I'm doing a lot of thinking.
So many weird holes. So cool. Geology's so interesting.
So I'm getting a little bit frustrated here because if I can't find one solid piece, then how am I going to find 3 somewhere to build an anchor as this crack continues to run out and I continue to use up more of the gear?
Yep. Always works. Better than nothing. Sorry for that other one. Sorry for that again. Might be hard to get out. think I'm just gonna have to stop here. Rope drag is getting pretty bad, and there's a lot left to go. So, yeah. Whew. Hello. Hey. You're here. Okay. This is also dying, so I might not get the last bit of it, but I also think I didn't turn it on before the wide part anyway. And then I turned it on like right as I got to the wide part. I was like, oh. Alright. Alright. Which one of these do I like the most? Honestly, I think I like this one the most. Okay. Okay. My hope is it's going to be mostly walking. This is cool though. Alright, well, I don't know if we ended up walking off the right way. It was like class 2, a couple class 4, really exposed. I feel like that was the right way. But who knows? It took a lot longer than anticipated. Not a lot of good protection for that walk off. But we are now here and gotta cross up there, which I think is where the lake is, then get on the other side and go back down there to the car. Yep, cathedral's so cool. Climbed it last year, definitely gonna climb it again. Just came up to the top of the cascade there and found Lower Cathedral Lake. As Laura says, not a bad reward.
I'm just thinking further.
I just can't get over how pretty this is. This is so cool. Look at that. And now we just have to figure out how to get down over the edge here and back to the road, which is like down there. That's so cute. Can I just say the mountain project is very accurate? I'm like looking at this here, we're like right on the yellow thing, and the trail is here randomly through the trees. Like it led us to the exact right point. Impressive. We've literally been bushwhacking, basically walking through the woods since we were on the rock. I've just been following the descent trail and mountain project, which is not a real trail. And I found our first cairn, which means we are going in the right direction. After a mile of bushwhacking, we found the car. Somehow, against all odds.